Now, I've mentioned before, didn't I, about trick-or-treating, about the fact that it's Halloween tomorrow. And tomorrow night, children will be out knocking on doors, trick-or-treating, or some might be in fancy dress, maybe even dressed as witches. Let's face it, Lancashire is known for its association with Pendle witches. And the Pendle witch trials in 1612 are amongst the most famous witch trials in English history. Now, joining me now on the line is a guest, Elizabeth Ann Ollier, known as Liz from Burnley. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning, Shigufta.
So you are originally from Pendle, but you're not living in Pendle anymore, are you?
That's correct. I now live in Switzerland.
Wow. Okay, we're getting international. You know, last week I was talking to a lady from Botswana, and now
Wow.
I'm calling you in Switzerland. So how did you make the journey from Pendle to Switzerland?
It's a rather long story. I
Okay.
was studying French at Liverpool University, and I met my future husband, who is French. They sent his company, French company, sent him to Liverpool, of all places, to learn English.
Okay.
So he'd get on the bus, and people would say, "Where are you going, love?" And he didn't speak any English, so it was sort of, I beg your pardon. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we got married, and he was working in Nigeria. So went to Nigeria, then we came back to France, then he started to work in Switzerland. So basically I followed my husband around the globe for a few years.
But you kept your connection, have you, with Burnley and with this area?
Oh, yes, I have friends going back years and years and years. Back to when Burnley High School, well, Burnley doesn't exist anymore, in fact, down Kidrow Lane. It used to be Burnley Girls High School.
And have
That's
you
going
been
back
and have you been
way back.
fascinated with the Pendle witches? Is that right?
Connected with the Pendle witches, yeah, always been interested in witches, and maybe I'm a descendant of a witch, I don't know, but what my husband says sometimes. But we were always interested in the Pendle witches, and once when we were very young, as a dare, when I was 16 or 17, probably only one of us had a driving license at the time. And as a dare, for Halloween, so on 31st of October, this is like back in the 1970s, we walk up Pendle Hill at night.
Wow. Okay.
And it's not easy.
No.
So we've got torches and things, and we get to the top. We're a bit out of puff, we're not sort of sporty types. And in the distance, we can see a bonfire and sort of figures around the bonfire. And we're thinking, I wonder what's going on, because we've heard, and I don't know whether this is rumour or not, we definitely saw this bonfire, that the witches have a coven on Halloween and invoke the evil spirits on the top of Pendle Hill in the memory of, as you were saying, 1612 witch trials. So we can see this bonfire and we think, so what are we going to do? We've got like two options. We can go and investigate, or we can scarper back down.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, Liz. I had a scarper back down. But what did you do?
That's exactly what we did.
Okay.
Discretion is the better part of valor,
Yeah.
But it's a good story.
So you never got to the bottom of what actually was going on there?
No. We just got to the bottom of the hill and we left it at that.
So I believe that you're also musical, and you have you written a song about Pendle witches?
That is correct. During COVID, obviously lots of people were working remotely, and there's a musical platform called Compose, which is KOMPOZ, and I write lyrics, so I send some lyrics out to this platform, and somebody will come up with a tune, then somebody will come in with a guitar, somebody will come in with drums, and it's people from literally all over the world. The singer is called Chris Pride. She comes from Michigan. Knew nothing about the Pendle witches. My co-lyricist lives in Scotland. The guy that did all the producing lives in the Netherlands, etc., etc.
That sounds fascinating. That sounds fascinating. Let's just listen to a little bit of the song. I think it's called Gallows Hill.
That.
witchcraft they were tried. Though I escaped a hanging, all the others died. To be hanged for a witch, like all the others swing and twitch. Noose tightened around my throat, while onlookers cheer and gloat. I should have felt death's chill upon Gallows Hill.
That's a really interesting and really good song, and I love the lyrics there. So you wrote the lyrics, Liz, and Chris, I believe, is the singer who sung the song.
Yep.
And different musicians from around the world have sort of got together and collaborated on this platform.
That's correct, yeah.
Very good. That sounds excellent. So you're living in Switzerland now and settled over there?
That's correct. I've been living in Switzerland for 20 years now.
Wow, okay. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing your story with us. That's Elizabeth and Olia speaking to me there.